This is everyone's nightmare. You've worked on a video, you load it up, and you get a copyright violation from YouTube because of some music that's embedded somewhere in the video. Maybe not even music you added, could have been something in the background, right? Hey, don't worry, perk up. I've got a solution for you. Let's go look at YouTube's Creator Music. So the first thing we want to do when we're going to use Creator Music is what we want to do is we want to go to our channel page. So I'm on my channel page now, and you can click on Studio if you want to. That's going to take you back to what we call the home page for Studio. And if you scroll down, I've got Creator Music down here. Now, it's not going to really show up until you're monetized, but Creator Music is really a useful tool. When I click on it, it's going to take me into this window here. It's going to give me a lot of options. I can use paid music, I can use free music, or I can use revenue share music, where I share the revenue from the video with the music creator. And that might be, if you're doing a video that's based heavily on the music, that might be the most fair way to actually do it. But I use music. I tend to use music in the background, like in the intros and the closing part of my videos, not usually during the main part of my video. And I want it sort of as a background to sort of fill up some of that empty voice space. So I tend to look for music clips that are instrumentals that I can do that with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into all, and I'm going to go to license duration. I only want licenses that are going to last forever. And I also want prices I want a price that's going to be free. So I'm going to go down to 0. And when I do that, it's going to change what I have as options over here on the far right, and actually through the whole screen. So the other thing I can do is I can choose a genre of music. So if I wanted to choose hip-hop, okay? So if I chose hip-hop, and I chose hip-hop instrumentals, so now it's going to redo all this, and I've got to go back in and redo my license. So I want 2 years. I want it to be free, and it's going to give me all the free ones. Now, I can use these. I know I can use them because when I go and click on these 3 buttons and I look at usage details, it's going to tell me you can use this audio track in any of your videos, including videos that you monetize. No attribution is required. Now, they may actually give credit to the artist and link the audio library from your video, but it's not going to affect your monetization at all. Now, you can't take the songs from here and then use them in a non-YouTube format or platform like TikTok or something else, because that would be an abuse of this license. This is a license that gives you the right to use this music without attribution, without having to pay a royalty, on YouTube only. Okay, so that's important for you to remember. So if you find a song you like, you can listen to it if you click over here, you can listen to a portion of the video. Let's listen to it. You might not want to do that kind of a genre. Maybe you want to do, let's just say we want to use Scottish music. Okay, so I'll pick Scottish music. And again, if I change the genre, I'm going to have to go back and redo the filters. Every time I do this, I've got to redo the filters. And I'll pick up some new music. Now, you notice these are hearted because that means I've liked them already. So if you find a music clip you like, you click. See, right now the heart is not red. If I click on it, it's going to add it. It would add that music clip to my library, and I'll show you that in just a moment. So again, I can click on this to listen to it, partially and see if I like the vibe, like the music, and it's something I might want to put in the background of my videos, and I can do that. And I can turn it off right here as well. Now, if I go all the way, I also have other options, by the way, for filters. I can choose genre this way. I can choose the mood. I can choose whether I want vocals. I can choose the beats per minute. If that's really important. If you're doing a dance video, the timing and the beats per minute can be really, really important. And you also can filter these for length. Now, if I go up to my library or your library, it's going to show all the audio files that I found that I like. Now, it's really nice because they're all in one place. I can go find it again really easily, and I can just download it if I want to use it in a video. I can download it and save it into my video editor as part of my soundtrack for my video. So this is a really useful tool, and it's a great way to avoid getting any copyright strikes on your music or on your video, because the music you're using is already approved by YouTube. I would be careful using any music that's not pre-approved by YouTube unless you've got the written permission to use it. Even if it's music that you recorded, if it's music somebody else wrote and owns the copyright for, they can still zing you for it, even if you're the actual person actually performing it. So you have to be really, really careful. And virtually every song that's out there that you know is going to have a copyright on it by somebody. So you need to do the research to figure out what that is. Or just use the free YouTube music available on Creator Music. Okay, hopefully that was helpful. See you right here on the next video right here on YouTube Foundry.